A Syrian refugee's hard work and determination is paying off, just 8 months after arriving in Calgary. Tarek Nimer, 24, touched down at YYC Calgary International Airport on April the 24th, and he hasn't wasted a minute turning the city of cowboys and skyscrapers into his new home. Read more. Syrian refugee arrives in Calgary after more than year-long wait. I have more friends than I can count, Nimer chuckled shyly. I have a job and a girlfriend. Global news began following Nimer's story in December 2015, after the Canadian government announced it would be welcoming 25,000 Syrian refugees into Canada by February 2016. Nimer lived as an asylum seeker in Jordan for more than 3 years after fleeing war-torn Syria. He wasn't allowed to own a vehicle, and while he worked in a restaurant, he was never promoted due to his status. Read more. I don't have a weapon in my hand. I'm just a human being. Syrian refugee pleads for understanding. We first met him on the side of the road in a suburb of Amman in Jordan, said Salima Stanley Bonji with the Calgary Center for Global Community. Stanley Bonji had been shooting a film project when she was first introduced to Nimer. Their first meeting was just 45 minutes long, and in that short window of time, he left a lasting impression. We saw this individual with a huge amount of potential and ambition and desire, basically, to make his life into something. The Calgary Center for Global Community decided to take up the challenge of privately sponsoring Nimer. The process was made more difficult due to the fact that Nimer is single and male. At that time, Tarek was in his early 20s and in a high-risk category, in terms of the possibility of radicalization or acts of terrorism, Stanley Bonji said. In that regard, he was seen very much as a suspect. Read more. Syrian refugee dreaming of moving to Calgary left in limbo. Now, Nimer has a place of his own and a full-time job serving up lattes to sleepy Calgarians at Starbucks. In my job now I'm like everyone, Nimer said. I was promoted to supervisor 3 days ago, so it's becoming perfect. And Starbucks couldn't ask for a better employee. He creates very special moments for our customers, Starbucks district manager Esther Kopp said. He shares his story with at least one customer every day, and they have engaged with him with such warmth and support. It's remarkable. Nimer hasn't stopped setting goals for himself. He now plans to apply for university and see how far his dreams will take him, in a city full of opportunity.